What is happening in crypto right now? The market is moving at lightning speed, and if you're not tuned in, you're getting left behind. Bitcoin Bulletin is here to break down the absolute must-know updates that are shaping our world. We've got Tether's CEO Paolo Ardoino dropping truth bombs on market FUD about Bitcoin and gold. But that's not all. A mind-blowing $5 billion Bitcoin secret is surfacing from German authorities, and it's a story you won't believe. And for the traders out there, we've got a stark warning that the crypto market crash might be closer than we think, with critical indicators flashing red. Plus, we're diving deep into the insane $117K Bitcoin price prediction that could liquidate billions. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're the first to know. Tether CEO Paolo Ardoino fires back at gold rumors. Is the world's largest stablecoin issuer ditching Bitcoin for gold? That's the FUD spreading like wildfire, but Tether CEO Paolo Ardoino is here to set the record straight. He's vehemently denying claims that Tether is selling its Bitcoin to hoard gold, reaffirming their strong, long-term bullish stance on BTC. The controversy kicked off when independent analyst Clive Thompson suggested Tether's Bitcoin holdings dropped between Q1 and Q2 of 2025, citing accounting firm BDO. Thompson pointed to documents showing a decrease from 92,650 BTC to 83,274 BTC, implying a liquidation for gold investments. But here's the twist. Samson Moe, CEO of Jan3, explained that nearly 20,000 BTC were transferred to an investment vehicle called XXI, a detail Thompson's analysis missed. Moe calculated that Tether actually saw a net increase in Bitcoin holdings, especially after a July transfer. Ardoino confirmed this, stating Tether is investing profits into safe assets like Bitcoin, gold, and land, calling themselves the stable company. This comes as Tether diversifies, amassing $8.7 billion in gold and even exploring mining supply chains. Despite skepticism, Tether's gold-backed token, XAUT, has surged past a $1.3 billion market cap. Ardoino dismisses the gold swap rumors as FUD, emphasizing Bitcoin remains their core focus, though gold and land are part of their strategy against global economic uncertainty. The market's reaction has been mixed, with some seeing it as a desperate search for bearish Bitcoin news, while others acknowledge Tether's strategic hybrid reserve model. The community buzzes about Tether's dual accumulation strategy, positioning them at the forefront of crypto firms hedging against fiat instability with hard assets. Don't go anywhere, because the plot thickens with a shocking discovery that could send ripples through the entire market. Next up, Germany's forgotten $5 billion Bitcoin hoard. Germany's forgotten $5 billion Bitcoin stash. Talk about a plot twist. While German authorities thought they had a grip on over 50,000 Bitcoins seized from the piracy site Movie 2K, it turns out a massive chunk, nearly $5 billion worth, has been hiding in plain sight, completely missed by officials. Arkham Intelligence dropped this bombshell, revealing that over 45,000 BTC remain untouched in over 100 sleepy wallets since 2019. Back in early 2024, German authorities seized the Bitcoin linked to Movie 2K operators arrested in 2019. Over 50,000 BTC were voluntarily handed over in January 2024, and a portion was auctioned off in June-July for an average of $57,900 per coin, totaling around $2.89 billion. But Arkham's deep dive found that a significant portion was never accounted for in the government statements or the auction plans. These forgotten coins are now valued at close to $5 billion and have been dormant for years, likely still under the influence of the original operators. The crypto community is buzzing with shock and speculation. This oversight by German authorities is huge, and the potential market impact is immense. If these Bitcoins are suddenly moved or sold, it could cause significant volatility. Some analysts suggest Germany might keep them as a state reserve, especially with discussions about a national Bitcoin reserve gaining traction within the Free Democratic Party. However, the fact that these assets were overlooked raises questions about the challenges of managing digital property, even in criminal cases. Blockchain analytics firms like Arkham are proving invaluable in uncovering such hidden assets. Could this forgotten treasure rock the markets? Maybe, but what if the entire market is about to face a seismic shift? Next, we break down the urgent warning. Sell everything, a crypto market crash is coming. Sell everything, a crypto market crash is imminent. Is the epic crypto bull run nearing its end? Technical indicators and cyclical patterns are flashing warning signs, pointing to a potential peak between August and October 2025. This isn't just a hunch. Charts are showing Bitcoin trading significantly above its monthly moving average, with altcoins even closer to critical levels. The relative strength index is hitting overbought zones, historical markers for major cyclical peaks. Several major bearish catalysts are lining up. The U.S. Treasury is considering mandatory KYC for all stablecoin activities, a move that could disrupt the entire crypto ecosystem by mid-October. Geopolitical tensions are also escalating, with the potential for renewed trade wars between the U.S. and China and ongoing risks between China and Taiwan, all during this critical period. On top of that, massive institutional leverage is building up, creating a powder keg for liquidations that could dwarf traditional market crashes. Analysts are advising a strategy of staggered profit-taking. For Bitcoin, securing gradual profits is key, as history suggests it's better to be early than late. Altcoins like Ethereum and Solana might still have upside, but a partial selling strategy at key resistance levels is recommended. Your personal risk tolerance is crucial. Long-term holders with diversified portfolios can ride it out, but those with limited capital or low risk tolerance should prioritize locking in gains. Ethereum itself faces intense competition from Solana and new EVM-compatible blockchains, and there's a growing concern about institutional capture, with BlackRock already holding a massive chunk of ETH ETFs, potentially compromising the network's decentralization. The market sentiment is palpable, with many feeling the pressure. The convergence of technical indicators, regulatory risks, and institutional leverage creates a perfect storm for a major correction. The advice is clear. Prepare an exit strategy now to position yourself advantageously for the next cycle, where some predict Bitcoin could even hit $1 million. Prepare for impact, because the next story is all about a prediction that could trigger a market-shaking event. Get ready for the $117K Bitcoin price target that could liquidate billions. $117K Bitcoin price prediction. Billions in shorts at risk. Forget the usual September slowdown. Analysts are buzzing about a potential explosive breakout for Bitcoin, targeting a staggering $117,000 price level. This isn't just wishful thinking. Derivatives data shows over $3 billion in short positions are at risk of liquidation if Bitcoin hits this target, which could supercharge the rally and catch many traders by surprise. Bitcoin has been consolidating, but this setup has been brewing for weeks. A moderate surge in demand could trigger a chain reaction, forcing liquidations that add fuel to upward momentum. This explosive move could happen even before the Federal Reserve's next policy announcement, driven purely by market dynamics. Currently trading around $110,500 and holding above the crucial $108,000 support zone, the path to $117,000 seems increasingly likely. A break above $114,000 would clear selling pressure, paving the way for targets in the $120,000 to $124,000 corridor. This potential Bitcoin surge isn't just good news for the king of crypto, it's expected to ignite broader market participation. If Bitcoin breaks through $117,000 and unleashes fresh liquidity, altcoins could be major beneficiaries. Projects like Pepinode, with its Minturn model and meme appeal, Best Wallet Token, offering a unified multi-chain experience and rewards, Snorter, a Telegram bot providing direct market access, and Bitcoin Hyper, a Layer 2 solution aiming to scale Bitcoin's capabilities, are all positioned to capitalize on this potential market rotation. These tokens combine utility, community engagement, and strategic positioning to attract capital during periods of heightened activity. The community is watching closely, with many analysts highlighting these projects as potentially undervalued gems ready to pump. With liquidity poised to expand and timing being critical, building positions in these tokens could offer a chance to get ahead of the next market wave, especially if Bitcoin triggers the expected liquidations and clears resistance toward $120,000. That's all the breaking news for today, but don't go anywhere. Stick around for a lightning-fast recap and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's explosive crypto news. We saw Tether's CEO Paolo Ardoino clarify the Bitcoin and gold situation, uncovering Germany's massive forgotten Bitcoin stash, heeding the urgent warning of a potential market crash, and diving into the $117K Bitcoin price prediction that could liquidate billions. Don't miss out on any future updates. Smash that like button, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin, ring that notification bell, and follow us on all social platforms so you're always in the know. See you next time.